the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance, success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Leo, and welcome back to your monthly reading. Let's go ahead and get started. I've already shuffled these cards based on your energy, and let's go ahead and take a look as to what the month of May holds for you. Keep in mind, this is also taking in the Taurus energy that's already begun. And so things can start up a little bit earlier for you or a little bit later. It is a general reading, so it does vary. Five of Swords. It appears as though there is some distress, perhaps when you're transitioning, as you're transitioning from the Aries into Taurus season. So there is some sort of a battle that's taking place here. Could be as a result of some circumstances that you're dealing with that's perhaps caused a bit of a burden. Like it's a lot of mental stressors that are present here, Leo. Ooh, but it looks like you have some good news following through with that. There is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's coming across as like a really powerful card here for you, Leo. Like as though it's really bringing in not necessarily a sudden, but definitely a major change here for you where things are going to take a different direction. And there we have it, Two of Wands. It's just confirming that message here for us that there is a shift in direction here for you, Leo. And it looks and appears to be away from this anxious energy. There's a hint of like nervousness present here, is what I'm sensing with the card. But it's really just switching over to this Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a very progressive energy. It's about making changes, like sustainable changes, and really just gaining ground. Like it's astonishing research, for example, you know, like really just different, energetic, adventurous. Ooh. And then we also, okay, so some other cards are following through here for you. We have King of Swords, Six of Swords, wow. I think this might have to do with that Scorpio full moon coming up in May. So May 7th, be expecting some clarity coming towards you, Leo. King of Swords and Six of Swords is indicating, so whatever you were dealing with earlier, specifically related to the Five of Swords energy, so there is that shift that's going to take place for you and lots of clarity being brought in for you, specifically close to that Scorpio full moon, okay? This King of Swords, as you notice, those crescent moons on his chest, on his armor, on his armor here represent that intuitive presence that will be there for you. So you can really draw on your intuition, your internal GPS, your instincts, right? And gain a lot of the answers that you may be seeking earlier now. And not just that, but King of Swords also comes across as when you're finally able to, like if you were waiting on some sort of messages to come your way, if you're waiting for a conversation to happen, some facts to come through, or just a bit more clear guidance on something. That is what this is indicating. So problems are definitely being resolved here for you as you move into the second and third week of May, specifically second week, I would say, for many of you. But of course, like I said, this can happen earlier. It's a general reading, so it can happen on a different scale for everyone, right? You could be either at the beginning of the reading, you can be in the middle, or at the end. It's going to vary. But keeping that in mind, let's continue to move forward though. Ooh, another six here for you, followed by the Nine of Wands. So, okay. Not only are you, gaining ground, there's that shift of energy here for you, major shift of energy here for you. But also you're very successful in your endeavors. So if you were consistently working towards the achieving of something, the having of something, success is definitely outlined here for you, and this is going to be depending on what it is you were really pulling in that energy towards, right? But you are being recognized for your sincere efforts towards this as well. Could have been a project, could have been a relationship. You may have found yourself, really taking stand on something like, this is what it is. Like, and maybe you may have found yourself try to convince someone, like trying to gain their trust. That's what these initial cards are kind of representing. But either way, it looks like things are in your favor. Others will also understand you. They will stand by you. They will more than likely, really just, you're going to receive almost like a standing ovation for yourself for all the things that you have done or what you stood for. Sincere apologies may be coming your way as a result of this other party kind of understanding what just happened or what you may have done and all the hard work you may have put in. There's public recognition being indicated by the card, specifically if it had to do with, if it just wasn't clear to you before, and it took a lot of faith and courage to get here to do this or to say what you may have said in the past. And although people just weren't in full agreement before, they will be now. So that's the kind of shift we're seeing. It's a very positive reading overall. There is encouragement here, present here for you, and also a chance to build a personal brand for yourself. So for those of you who are looking to start something new, looking for, like you're an entrepreneur, for example, it's a great chance for you, good month for you to try something online, to do some online business here. That's what I'm seeing. There's a very clear intent present in your reading, and overall, so I was just hoping to clarify the bottom cards here for you. Page of Swords here came through. Page of Swords is indicating you're definitely getting a green light if you were holding off any deals, holding off a major decision, specifically second, third week of May and after, look to be better. They look to be better for you. Then again, it is a season, not just a Scorpio full moon, but it's a season of eclipses, right? It's a season of Venus retrograde. And so for other signs, it's actually turning out to be very different than for you. For you, it looks and appears to be very powerful, very clear, concise, important decisions being made, clarity being received, success being indicated by your reading, which is absolutely amazing. Although in this present moment, taking a look at under deck here for you, Leo, it looks like you may just find yourself feeling a little bit overburdened by things, okay? And that's understandable too, right? Given the energy that's all around us. It could be that you may have, tapped into other people's energy as well, and just you were a bit more receptive of what's going on and what other people are going through, and that may have led to these Ten of Swords, internally speaking. Under the deck is always referring to your emotions, things that are unseen, basically. Whereas what we have over here is more clarity, more it's about me, more focus on yourself, awareness and all that. That is what I'm seeing overall in your general reading. But then underneath there is that, and distance is causing more, separation or anxiety, or perhaps like separation anxiety might have been present here for you. And things just kind of took a turn where you were trying to overcome the distance perhaps in your own way, but it just wasn't working. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, yeah. So whatever you were trying before, I would probably say don't. It just didn't work, and if it didn't work, it's probably a good time to try it. Try something new, try a different way around the same issue, and then you can reach a solution. If you keep trying the same thing over and over again, then you're going to reach a dead end. Okay, that's kind of what the cards are indicating here for you. The other thing that's coming across is if you're dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, could be Pisces, could be Scorpio, or it could just be around the full moon where you might just, tune into this energy where this person may come across as they might be holding something back from you. Specifically, this could be like within a group of people. It could be related to a little bit like just there might be stress and tension around the area of your relationships, not intimate, but just relationships, friends in general. and a little bit of pull and push happening here for you. So, I mean, really the cards are just saying to just stay away from that. It's not going to get any better. It does have a lot to do with what everyone is dealing with, and so, I mean, you can try to put yourself in their shoes if you want to try and be more understanding, or you can just step away from the situation and then just do you, right? Which is what your general reading was indicating to us anyways. All right. Yeah, I would just take a step back if it is a water sign you're dealing with. Okay. Yeah, Leo, that brings us to an end to your reading. That was quick. It's quicker than your normal readings, but it was really straightforward. I don't think I should, there's no need to continue unless you want to get more specific. In which case you can always get a personal reading with me, okay? Quick note before we move forward with Magical Times Empowerment cards would be, if you're waiting to receive some sort of a news or like whatever that might be, there is a form of younger energy present in your reading, and I'm saying that because of the Page of Swords. It does feel like could be someone else, so you might receive some important news. This would be towards like May 28th, around there, that you may receive some sort of a news. It can also indicate it might come from someone who's younger than you. Yeah, it just comes across as a younger energy, not necessarily immature, just younger, but very eager and ready to get things started and going. It could also represent just your own energy that now, you'll have this sense of clarity second week. Okay, so third and fourth, you might just be more clear and ready to move forward with those things. And that's what the cards are also predicting here for you, Leo. All right, Magical Times Empowerment cards. Let's go ahead and see which card falls into place here for you. And this deck is really specific for affirmations. Each of these cards come with a set of affirmations, and you can use them as you like, right? You can start your day off with it, you can end your day with it, use it when you're happy, not so happy, it doesn't matter, because it's meant to bring in alignment, right? Some positive energy and vibration your way. Dreamer, beautiful card. I love this card, It says on the bottom here, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. And the affirmations go as follows for Dreamer. Today I will take time for the dreamer in me. I will remember that my dreams have a purpose and were given to me for a reason. I will not be misled by the opinions and doubts of others, for this is my journey, and only I can know the way. I will focus on taking tiny steps toward my dreams, and I will never give up. Beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in here, Leo. I hope you liked it. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing if you did, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, I hope everyone here stays safe. Take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.